Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And you know what? No. Also, that's a really good view. No, I will not do what I just said I would do. I am going from the bottom up, because you can do this. If you have the Acro Bike, you can backtrack entirely. Wait, hang on. I don't think I can. Can I? Because I can't get up the stinking ledge, because it's one way. Have I just royally screwed myself up? I have. Okay, see you guys at the bottom of Jagged Pass, just so I can prove myself wrong. I'm going to prove myself wrong. Back I go up again. Jeez. Actually, we're going to start off by talking to this guy. I'd like to get to Morville, but if I went down these ledges, it'd be no easy matter getting back to Lavaridge. Very true. I thought you were a trainer, but you're not. Anyway, I'm going to prove myself wrong. I'm going to go back up the Jagged Pass and show you that you can actually do a full turn of this without resetting it, because I didn't realize that this spot here, which I literally just went through, was open. But nevertheless, you can go around the entire route. Actually, is that the hidden item? I know that there's a hidden item in a rock somewhere. Anyway, we have one more trainer over here, as well as the expert, which we missed last time, which I did have a look at, and apparently, yeah, she does have a Meditite and a Hariyama, so hooray for me getting that right. We got a Gulpin here, which we are probably going to struggle to defeat with Elastigirl, so let's switch over to Stampy, because Stampy can survive the poison attacks and can use Magnitude, which is super effective. Because we want to keep Elastigirl there. It's going to use Amnesia to raise its special defense, or is it just physical defense? I forget. Just special defense, that's fine. We can hit it with a Magnitude and we'll be happy to do it. Okay, an Acid Spray. Not going to do too much damage, but it might poison us, which could be a problem. Special defense. Severely Fell. It's the first time I've seen Severely Fell. Is that the same as Harshly Fell, or is it just a little bit different? Critical hit on the Magnitude 6 there, which is good. Sludge. Let's see what that does. That did quite a lot of damage, considering it wasn't very effective. That's probably what the Severely Fell. I've never seen something that says Severely Fell before, so who knows? Who knows? Okay, but there we go. A bit of a battle there. Gut grew to level 19. We've still got Lucky with us, which is a bit of a shame. We haven't managed to swap him out, or her, I forget. But yeah, that was Camper Ethan. So we can carry on going up with the bouncy bounce. And then we have the Expert. So I'm going to go around. And I got a feeling that one of these rocks is a hidden item. I was wrong. Anyway, there is... the Repellent wore off. I don't want to use another one. No. I've only got like 2 Super Repels left. But yeah, like I said, we can make it all the way back to the top using just the Acro Bike, which is pretty impressive. And I think I've got everything that I missed last time. I'm not sure, but I do want to battle Expert Shelly, just so we don't have to come back here. Or Shelby, I can't remember. I just know her name is Shelly, because... Or is it Shelly? Or Shelby? I'm pretty sure it's Shelly, because I remember it's the same name as my boss. I've been told the hot springs refresh my tired bones. Yeah, as my old boss was called Shelly, so I always remembered that. And Shelby. I was completely wrong, but I do know that she has a Meditite, so there's that, I suppose. So really, the only item that we're missing... no, there is a hidden item in a rock somewhere. And there's also the item which we missed where the Muck Bike slopes were. So we need to go and get that, and then we got everything on this route. We only have to come back here very later on in the game. Hariyama. Don't really have any flying type moves. I guess we could use Lucky, but we might as well just stick here with Elastigirl and just keep firing the seed bombs. Kablamo! Yeah, just like that. Ooh, that did like nothing. Belly Drum. Interesting move. You take away half of your own hit points and instantly max out your attack, which is pretty insane. I have seen that move used incredibly well by a Smeargle, who used Belly Drum and then baton passed over to a Heracross that, let's just say, swept a little bit. It was pretty insane. Okay, so that's all the trainers on this route. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure if we go down this way... Oh, there's an item right here. But I can't remember where the hidden item in the rock is. I've got a feeling it might have been above where the hiker was. So if we go back up this way, I will find it. I will find it. Just, you know, I could just use a dowsing machine and probably find it like straight away. Let's jump down this ledge. Whoop, there we go. And hop up. Okay, and then it should be over this way. I mean, we need to go to where the hiker was anyway. Wait, was that the right way? No, it was not. Okay, up we go. I think we have to go back up here. And then left. I think that's right. Is it in this rock? Is it in this rock? Is it in this rock? Okay, let's just use the dowsing machine. Because I know there's a hidden item. I just don't know where it is. Okay, this is... Oh, are you kidding me? It's up there. Okay, well, good to know. We know whereabouts it is. We also know to take the middle slope here to get the full heal. Okay, kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. Let's hope we don't run into any wild Pokemon. As I was saying, no wild Pokemon. Thank you very much. Let's get back on our bike and bunny hop back up the hill. Because like I said, we can do this with the acro bike. We are not slaves to the muck bike and the hill. The hill is a slave to us because we are acrobatic. Okay, and then up here. Now, was it one of these rocks? It looks like it was. There we go, I found it. It was a full heal. It really wasn't worth it. So there's a full heal down there if you need it. Okay, let's go south down, out of Jagged Pass, and into the next town, where we have a new gym battle waiting for us, as well as some other stuff. So yeah, you can completely like avoid wild Pokemon in that route as well if you want to. So yeah, here's the sign. Lavaridge Town, to the left. And here we have it. So, first up we have this guy. Dance Soul makes power. Soul is a way of karate for me. You understand, yes? If you say no, oh, I so sad and wretched. You take this and you understand the karate of me, full trainer. He'll give us Swords Dance. I think it doesn't matter if you say yes or no, he'll give you Swords Dance. So, Words Dance. You can use Soulful Dance to make up the power of Pokemon go up. It's the way of karate I seek. Okay. You use Soulful Dance to make power of Pokemon go up. That makes no sense. Anyway, if we head into the Pokemon Center, you can see this one's a little bit bigger, a little bit different. Would you like to rest? Yes, I would. And what I'm actually going to do here is deposit and sort out my Pokemon a little bit as well, because obviously I didn't reach a Pokemon Center last episode. So let's do this. We obviously want to get rid of Lucky, because woo, we finally got a friggin' Pelipper. That's great. Pelipper, go back. Where are you? You go there. And we also want to take Spoink and Grumpig, so they're number 115, so they go, what's this, 111 and 17, so Spoink goes there, and Grumpig goes there. Cool. So I've left a spot in my party for a reason, we'll get to it in a second. Moo Moo Milk is great before entering the hot spring, and even better afterwards. How about some? So yeah, she'll sell you Moo Moo Milk, utterly useless. How disappointing. Travel all the way from Kalos, stream into the hot springs over here, come to find they're for Pokemon only. It can't be helped. It seems there are hot springs in the gym too, so I should give them a try. Could do, I suppose. This Pokemon Center is actually huge. It seems to me that the more I walk with my Pokemon, the friendlier they become towards me. And I gave a red Pokeblock to my Pokemon. It looks cooler all of a sudden. Maybe I ought to eat a red Pokeblock. Don't recommend it, dude. Anyway, here we have the men's and the women's entrances, so we shall head into the men's section. And there's nothing in here. So it would seem there is actually in the other side. I have no idea why it's in the other side. Why did they even have it split up like this? In the original games, they had people in it. But yeah, if we head over here into the female section, there will be an ice hill in the middle. Convenient, considering we're in hot springs, am I right? Okay, let's head on through back to the Pokemon Center, because we have nothing else to do in there. And then, here we go. If we talk to you... Oh, you like hot springs, do you? That's surprising for one as young as you. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's talk to you, because you've got the thing we want. I have here an egg. I'd hope it'd hatch by covering it in the hot sand by the hot springs. But that doesn't seem to be enough. I've heard it would be best if it was kept together with Pokemon and carried about. You're a trainer, yes? And your Pokemon radiate vitality. So, what say you? Will you take this egg to hatch? Yes, we will. Good. I hope you'll walk plenty with this here egg. And she will give us an egg. Basically introducing you to breeding if you haven't already done the daycare stuff. We draw as much hot water as we need, and yet the hot springs never run dry. Isn't it magical? These hot springs appear near active volcanoes. Veins of water under the ground are heated by magma to well up as hot springs. History lesson for you there. I was buried in this hot sand, enjoying the heavenly warmth of a sand bath. I was just thinking I could really get used to this when a Pokemon went and nipped my backside. Yeah! Yeah, so in the old games as well, you could also get in the little sand bits as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, what do you have to say? I bathe in hot springs every day. I want to become a beautiful and strong gym leader like Flannery. And here we have the Pokemon gym. Leader Flannery, one with fiery passion that burns. Ouch. Okay, and here we have the Pokemon Herb Shop, Bitter Taste. Better Cure, I think is that? What do you say? You've come all the way to look at the herbal medicine in Lavaridge? That's rather commendable. I like you, take this. And he'll give us some charcoal that raises the power of fire-type moves. Uh-huh. What do you have to say? Herbal medicine works impressively well, but your Pokemon will dislike you for it. It must be horribly bitter. Yes. So, if we talk to this person here, welcome, cheap and effective herbs are my wares. So she will sell healing items, which are much cheaper than, like, revives, and just, like, hyper potions and stuff. But yeah, like they say, it will reduce your Pokemon's happiness. So if you want to max out moves like Frustration rather than Return, then that's the way to go. Other than that, you know, it's just a way of saving money, I guess. I heard that an egg was found when 2 Pokemon were left at a daycare center. That's great. I'm envious. Wish I could lay an egg. What? What kind of weird stuff? What do you have in your weird cabinets over here? And a fridge near a bottom? Dude, you're weird. I don't like you. Wish I could lay an egg. Alright, let's head on into the Pokemart and see what's up in there. See what new things we have to buy, because usually there's new balls. I don't think there is though, because there's no special person there. No, just the same old, same old. That's kind of lame. I do need to get some more Super Repels, and I'm waiting to get more money too. The Sturdy ability protects Pokemon from one-hit KO moves like Fissure, but that's not all. It also protects the Pokemon when a normal attack was strong enough to have made it faint in one blow. I was required that kind of raging strength in my of my own as a single man. Okay, stop yourself from fainting. On Mount Chimney's Peak, there's a local speciality there. You can only buy there. Give one to a Pokemon, it will be elated. Yeah, that's the Lava Cookie. Lava Cookie, I think I mentioned. So yeah. Okay, in the Pokemon listing here, we can see we have an egg now. Okay, and this says, mysterious Pokemon egg that was received from an old hot spring visitor. The Egg Watch. It looks like this egg will take a long time yet to hatch. So eggs take different times to hatch. Oh, didn't mean to go in the Pokemon there. But there is a way you can speed it up. One of them is through O-Powers, through the PSS here. And then we start it, and then, yeah, blah, 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 getting connected back with anyone, communicate, blah, blah, blah. And what we have down here is, if we scroll along, no, did I get it wrong? Where is it? It's somewhere here. Oh yeah, click on this little icon here. Then go to... It's really, like, confusing how to get there, but we have all of the O-Powers which we get. And eventually we will get one, like we see, catch rate, hit point restoring, befriending, attack, you know, stuff like that. They all last different amounts of times. Eventually we do get one that is for hatching eggs. But another way we can hatch eggs faster is, and I will see if I've got one, through Pokemon abilities. If your Pokemon has the ability... Magma Armor, I think that's one of them, but I really forget what it is. But there are certain abilities, I'll put them on screen now. Typically Fire-type Pokemon have them. That will... yeah, I don't think I've got any. That will help, like, incubate Pokemon eggs. Does my number have it? No. Yeah, that will incubate Pokemon eggs and will help half the amount of steps that take to hatch the eggs, which is very, very convenient. Definitely recommend, if you're going to be hatching a lot of Pokemon at once, to do that. I'm also going to start taking off all of the items from my Pokemon in the box here. Really, I think what I'm going to do is call it quits for this episode. Oh, an Ultra Ball, thank you. I think I'm going to call it quits here for this episode, guys. I mean, next time, what we're going to do is take on the Lavaridge Gym, but also what I want to do between this episode and next is I want to go and do what I said a long time ago. Let's go back into Pokemon Center to explain this. All of the version exclusives and the starter Pokemon, I'm going to need to hatch eggs to get all of them. Like, there's going to be 12 Pokemon here in total. No, sorry, there's going to be 9. The first 9 Pokemon are starters and their evolutions, and obviously I've only got the one Combuskin at the moment, so I'm going to need like 2 more Torchics, 1 to keep as a Torchic, 1 to keep as a Combuskin, and all of the other evolution Pokemon. I'm going to need version exclusives like Seedot and their evolutions here, the co-founder, not co-founder, but the counterpart, there we go, to Lotad, pardon me, and stuff like Solrock and Lunatone. Obviously I'm going to need a Solrock, and yeah, so basically version exclusives and more while. Yeah, there's another one. I'm going to go and get an egg from another save file and implant it into this save data so that I can hatch them. So there's still going to be my OT. This is the only way you can really complete the Hoenn Pokedex. Otherwise, obviously, I would do it legitimately. You know, I'm not hacking them in. I'm still going to have to hatch them and everything like that. So I'm going to do that between this episode and next. So you're probably going to see my box with a bunch of eggs in it next time. But a very short episode there, just basically finishing up the Jagged Pass, showing that you can get from bottom to top using just the Acro Bike. So we don't need the Acro Bike anymore. We can in fact swap it back for a Mach Bike until very later on in the game, where we can use it a little bit more to do some other things. But that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Join me next time when we enter and hopefully, fingers crossed, defeat the Lavaridge Town, I was going to say city, but it's not really a city, gym. Okay, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.